What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about hacking within Overwatch. Now I mostly play on EU and sometimes on NA servers, but most of my experiences with players who use hacks are on EU, and so far I've seen around 10 players who were hacking in my games personally. It was mostly aimbot, and yesterday while I was recording some Sombra footage, I came across a hacker who was playing Widowmaker, and she's probably one of the most popular heroes for people who aimbot because of her damage potential for getting headshots, and because it's aimbot it's really easy to get headshots, so you might imagine that a lot of them just play Widowmaker. And I'll show you the gameplay, but my question is, has it become a problem within Overwatch? Well, hacking is always going to be a problem within every multiplayer game. Within Overwatch, it's a small and mostly contained problem. From what I've seen, Blizzard takes hacking reports very seriously, and more often than not, the person gets their account banned, and within the Asian servers, there has been a lot of hacking lately, or just since the beginning of Overwatch. The guy from the game had yesterday, I reported on Twitter because I do not take these reporting in game things very seriously, because I probably get reported like several times a day and nothing happens. But I guess Blizzard does take them very seriously because they tweeted that, you know, we do look through most of them, and hacking reports we do take very seriously, so that's really interesting. So these hackings I would say on the Asian servers have been happening mostly from players who are from South Korea. Obviously it's not North Korea, but I found this article from Kotaku and it's really interesting, and I hope you guys go and read the full article and get more of an understanding as to how bad the situation is in South Korea and the Asian servers in general. The article is titled "Why Overwatch Hacking is Such a Big Problem in Korea." The main part of the article I want to extract and talk to you guys about is how these people do it, and explain some of your guys' likely questions that you have on this topic. So the first question is probably, why does this all happen in South Korea? Well, as they say in the article, based on my conversations with Korean players, it seems the hacking culture Korea is inexorably bound to the over 25,000 PC bangs where Koreans hang out, slam energy drinks, and grind on Overwatch. They're like North America's now antiqued 90s LAN cafes where patrons pay a small $1 an hour fee to play on top-notch computers. So this is basically internet cafes, and you also might ask, why don't they just do this at home? Well, as it seems, it's possible to play Overwatch on an infinite number of accounts in South Korea, and as long as you're in a PC bang, and that's because Blizzard has a deal with Korean PC bangs. It's starting to get weird to say PC bangs at this point, but it's what they call them, so I'm just gonna continue calling them that. To spend anywhere from 80 cents to $1.50 to play Overwatch, they don't have to make a new account and pay $40 every time they get banned from cheating, and in exchange the cafes or the PC bangs, they pay Blizzard a subscription fee. So this is really interesting. I would expect this to happen within every internet cafe. It was the same on CSGO or just CS or whatever game I played. So this can probably happen within any game or any country if they have enough PC bangs. But internet cafes have died down in the past like 10 years, I would say. Like, nobody uses them. They used to be the thing when I was in elementary school. Like, everyone went and like, let's play some CS before school, let's ditch school and play CS, let's ditch this and play, you know, Call of Duty World at War. And this was, you know, a very popular thing to do, but no, it's died down because personal PCs that you just, you know, put in your home, and it's more comfortable at home. You don't have to pay unlimited, you know, playtime. You can do anything you want. If you're hungry, just go to your kitchen, whatever. If you know, you can do anything you want in your home. It's more comfortable. So this is something that I think just Korea it's like a relic from the past that Korea just, you know, took, and they're still using it. It's probably because it's a different culture there, and you know, as it seems, it's very popular. Like, I'm not sure if this is just for Overwatch, but in the article they also write about LOL being a very popular game used for, you know, these PC bangs, so people can hack there. And you know, just Overwatch was caught in the crossfire because it's very fun, and they go there to just, you know, slam energy drinks, I guess, and just, you know, play Overwatch. So from what I see, it's extremely easy to cheat on Overwatch if you're in Korea, and as Korean players say, it's a relief to break the rules and not having to listen to teachers, parents give you rules to follow every day. It's a place to go to escape the everyday world, have fun and break the rules, just generally, you know, enjoy themselves, you know, with friends, just, you know, talking and just wrecking noobs while you're hacking. It's fun to them, and I kind of get it from a certain standpoint, but this has impacted players from Korea who do not go to these PC bangs and they want to play the game legitimately and have fun without using aimbots and wall hacks. If 23,000 Korean Overwatch hackers were banned today, it's easy to picture how toxic their server can get. Korea-based players I spoke with said they absolutely despise hackers. They decimate any possibility of fun and fair play. That's why in the very early morning you might see Korean players in your North American server. They don't want you to deal with hackers. English-speaking players have widely complained about this since they can't communicate with their Korean teammates. Some of them even called for Blizzard to ban Korean IPs from the North American server, which is a pretty extreme thing to ask Blizzard to do. You can't ban someone they paid $40 for the game to play. You can't ban them from playing on a certain server. If they want to do it, they can, although I do get the people from NA side of things because they cannot communicate, and from what I've seen, NA people are more communicative than any other server. I can't talk to the Asian server, anyone there, mostly, unless there's like a random Englishman there. EU, it's mostly Russians from what I've seen, and people who just understand English very lightly, or if they do, they just cuss me out. NA people are a lot more friendly from what I've seen, and that's why I kind of get them, because if this was EU saying they can't communicate, I would be just like, well, you guys don't communicate in either case, so it's like really not point. But I do get why NA people are complaining about this. Blizzard might not be able to do anything, as it seems, since the deal with PC banks is bringing in quite a lot of cash, as you might imagine, and banning hackers as soon as they are reported seems to be a semi-efficient way to get the situation in control, which I guess it is. I think they do take these reports for hackers very seriously, because the guy I played with yesterday got banned, I think, because I reported him. I also sent this to Blizzard support on Twitter, and he's probably banned by now. But if this is people from Korea we're talking about, they just have to go make a different account, and it's really, really easy for them to just start doing it all over again. And it's probably going to be a problem that at some point in the future, Blizzard is just going to have to step on one way or another. You just can't keep banning them. It's ruining a whole server for one of your customers. It's only ruining a whole server, the Asia server. It's probably one of the biggest servers, and besides maybe NA, on Overwatch, and they're gonna have to step on the problem one way or another in the near future, and that's kind of my opinion. Sorry if this video was kind of all over the place. I went on a few rants, but I tried to stick to the script I wrote. I gotta talk about hacking within Overwatch, especially on Asian servers. If you guys like this if you guys like this video, make sure to like it. If you can't tell right now, I'm extremely tired. I want to go to sleep. I am traveling tomorrow, and I'm trying to get at least 3 videos done. I only recorded 1, which is this, but hopefully I can get 2 done. And yeah, just hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this discussion about hacking within Overwatch. If you did, make sure to like. If you did, make sure to dislike, and I will see you guys later. Peace.